He has to win right now before we can triple berry blast him in the face. Look at this guy. He's really gone for the blob. It's too slow against aggro decks. Our theory is confirmed. This is a teleportation zombie, you guys. This is a teleportation zombie. This is turn 4. The sadness is real. He really could... could he actually blob us this turn? Let's think here. He would blob into the environment, then just several bonus attacks. He actually could have won that turn if he had the right hand. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are going to try a deck with the Pumpking. The Pumpking has amazing stats for a 1-drop, 4 attack and 2 health. Really, really good. For going face, so we are going to be putting this in an aggro solar flare deck. Aggro means you're just trying to do as much damage as possible and kill them before they can recover. It does give your opponent a card, but hopefully your opponent's not even going to be able to take advantage of him having more cards because he's going to die in between getting the card, and you know he's gonna die in the meantime, basically. You know what I'm saying, guys. We are running so just some nice high hitters. It's really nice, a Blooming Heart, even though it starts off small. If you can protect it with your Berry Blast and such, it'll actually do more and more damage. This card, this is a new card, the Fireweed. I've not used this yet, but this is really amazing. If you play this on Heights, it's a 2-cost, 3 attack and 3 health. You can also play it on the ground, make hot lava, and sometimes remove things off the board, which is important in an aggro deck, so you can keep on attacking your opponent's face, which is really, really good. In the 3 slot, again, we're just running things that have very high attack value. When this goes face, it does 5 damage, which is really good for a 3-drop. And for 4 and 5, we are running Strike Through. Usually by that time, your opponent is able to establish some zombies on the field, so it's really nice to have nice Strike Through cards just to add in that ending damage in order to finish off your opponent. I think, actually, in the current meta, this deck is going to be really good. It seems like there's a lot of mid-range games that aren't... There's not a lot of control decks I found in the meta. A control deck with a lot of plumbers and field clear and stuff like that actually would do very well against this deck. It seems like a lot of the decks are mid-range, that they basically, like, I don't know, stall for a little bit maybe, and or they basically like a slow tempo deck and really try to, you know, really establish a strong board 4 or 5. And against this deck, they're just going to die by then. Yes, and the... Zapricot is good against Sports Imp. Alright, so we're starting off with some good stuff here. We'll get this a little bit late. This is fine, though. We're gonna have uses for these the first couple turns here. It's really nice also. Solar Flare's powers typically... Okay. Ooh, this is a tough play. Do I go face here? Oh man, this, you know what? One weakness we have is a Gravestone deck. I'm actually gonna make the good trade. It's sad. You really need to go face with the 4 damage here, but that's what we're doing. Isn't Elderberry better than Bloomerang? Well, you need to replace something. Maybe Elderberry would be better than Bloomerang. It does more damage, and usually by that time... I think you're right, actually. Okay, Stomp It On. Don't drop that, Stomp It On. Alright, so let's go with this one. This is, again, just a 3-3. There's no need to play it on the ground. This is a 3-3, costing 2. Amazing, and he just burns a Swashbuckler there, so we're doing just fine. Gloomshroom. Nice new background. Thank you. I wonder if Elderberry actually is better. If they take things... Look, on an empty field, the Bloomerang is definitely better, but... You're right, it could be a 4-cost 5-4 and just replace one of your cards that's anyway not going to hit face. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Let's just do it like this. I think this is a pretty good Weed Whack target. Get whacked! This man is whack! His face is whack! If you donate through Streamlabs, will a message pop up, as long as it's, like $2 or more or something like that. It's a pirate deck. What do you know? It's a Gravestone pirate deck. The pirate deck. There's one pirate Gravestone. Period. He decided to use Headstone Carver. There you go. So now these are 3-2s. We are doing just fine here. See, right now, in this situation, Bloomerang is so much better than Elderberry. It does extra damage. I don't know, 2-4, the extra health doesn't matter. It's definitely... Wow. Wait a second. See, maybe then, though, these get fronted, so Elderberry actually would be good here now. Do I let that happen? I think we do this. I think we just do this. And Zachary, thank you so much. 578. Thank you so much, Zachary Passy, for the donation. Really, really generous. Really appreciate it. Let's see if this updates. This little list over here is really, really messed up. It used to work, but I don't know why it doesn't now. And think, Kyle, it only works if it's credit card, not PayPal. Oh, is that how it goes? The PayPal donations really don't show up. It could be also the PayPal. It takes a little while for it to get verified, and that's why it doesn't show up yet. Something like that. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for the generosity. My people. Dang. Okay, so this will do 3. See, if we would have had Elderberry there, things would have been a lot better. It's going to be probably Zapricot. What did he gravestone this? Weirdo. Yeah, the Berry Blasts are good at going phase here. Oh, there it is. Oh, see, I reset the sessions. That's why all of them went away. Oh, it actually is updating. That's really cool. I restarted the session. You actually need to wait for another donator to come in before it actually resets it. So, thank you, Zachary Passy, on the board. Yeah, this background's pretty sweet. I love this blue and black, like kind of like swirling together. It's like one of my favorite color combos. Yeah, thanks, Yum Yum. Is he biting the bullet already? I think I'm actually going to make that change. We're going to go to Elderberry from Bloomerang. And you know what? The 2 versus 3 damage is not that bad. It is significant. It's 50%. But the 5 versus the 3 is really irreplaceable. I'm actually going to do that right now. A great suggestion from the crowd. Really, in these decks, you get into trouble. This has 5 attack when I like the idea. This has 5 attack when it covers something, right? Great idea. Great idea, my man. Who was the one who suggested that? Whoever it was. Yo, awesome. Okay, let's take a couple screenshots and let's get into the game and I will update. I was running Wildberry. Instead of Wildberry, I'm running Apple Saucer. I think the precision of it is a little bit better than the extra 1 damage. And it also has a little extra health, which makes it not die to a couple of things. So like Firework Zombie and stuff, so... let's make a new deck list. These games go so fast, we'll probably finish this game by the time I can even update the deck list here. Come on, man. There it is. Going with Elderberry. It's nice to be able to try out another new card, so just another reason to... You know, I'm really trying to make an excuse to use every new card possible. Here's 1. This is late. 2. Oh! Do we keep this? 1. 2. We'll get another. We have enough early game. I think keeping the Elderberry there is good. Gucci. This is so good on a Eureka. You can get a 5-4 there. On a chickening play, I mean, on turn 4. Okay. Yeah, let's make this deck list. And it's just Pumpking. Now, it happens to be Professor Brainstorm is one of the worst matchups because he has a lot of... Typically, he's the hero with the most plumbers and stuff like that. I guess Electric Boogaloo also would be... I think Control Boogaloo would actually be like the worst matchup. Please, 1 attack. Please, 1 attack. Come on, man. Hey, it's actually the Dead Ghost has become so good. It's actually a really good card. I used to always complain from getting Dead Ghost from my summonings. Now it's actually one of the best ones. That's nice. Alright, let's see how this goes. We're just giving him all these cards. Speaking of Dead Ghosts. Go. You know, if he has a control deck, it just has a beam me up here. No. Ramp, yes. Ramp / mid-range. We're actually probably going to do very well in this matchup. He does not have any Bungee Plumbers in the starting hand and such, so... We know he doesn't have a Bungee Plumber, else he would have used it there. Unless he's really intent on it. Anyway. See what he does. Weed Whack Applesauce could be really good here. This is kind of budget. What do we have? 4 legendaries in this deck, and then a couple, and then 4 super rares too. Yeah, this is a pretty, relative to what I usually do, pretty budgety. So let's Solar Flare Aggro. I'm just replacing the deck list. I have no idea what's going on. What did he just do? Wrath that? So slow to wrath that card. It's so slow. And alright, we updated the deck list with the Elderberries. Actually really happy. See, right now, I don't know if the Elderberry is going to be good. I don't know. Might be. Oh, and we're also 1-0. Yeah, you're right. Didn't update the score. I'm busy. Streaming's hard, you guys. See, right now, Bloomerang is actually better than Elderberry. So our first attempt. You know what? He can't rock it anymore. It's possible he does have a little removal, so we're actually going to do this. Adios amigos, just really appreciate it. See, this adds 2 damage, or it'll just be all in one shot. This is better. This really is better. So we'll cover this. And he'll be down to 8 with a relatively low block meter. You want to really manage your opponent's block meter. Adios amigo 7, just subscribe with Twitch Prime. Really appreciate it. If you have Amazon Prime, you guys, you get the free Twitch subscription. Thanks for using it on this channel. Real appreciate it. He likes my beard. I got it extra trim. I just did it in a different way. I actually made it shorter. The beard is real. Is that super rare colossal card? Yeah. And he just plays that. Okay. We can now just, you know, move things out of the way. We can almost Berry Blast him to face. And then remove whatever it is. And yeah. Oh no, it's Despacito Man. It's a Bullseye deck. We would kill any Bullseye deck. Period. Do you think you should be able to mulligan superpowers? I would like that. I'd like it even if you could pick your superpowers. Wow, that's lethal. Basically. 2/2. Let's see what happens. It's not worth it. We can do this later. Like new layout, yeah, it's awesome. Okay, listen. We're probably gonna win here. Probably. This will actually kill the Despacito. I'm actually just gonna kill Mr. Bandito there. Well, the 5 should win here. It's a 2/3 of a chance. If not, we'll pull something off with a Berry Blast next turn, perhaps. Come on, don't roll 3, please. Yes, got him. All right. And our opponent didn't even block there. That's how much damage we did that game. How many times did we hit him? I think we actually got really lucky on the block meter. We got really lucky in the block meter because we've been hitting him for... Yeah, anyway. We hit him at least 5 times. We actually really lucked out that game. How did he not block? You think this deck would be good against Blob? The answer is absolutely. This is one of the decks. I'm probably actually tomorrow night going to do a collab with Nar Kelly. That is the plan tentatively. We're going to set it up maybe tonight and make sure just it works. But tomorrow night, I'm probably going to do a collab with Nar Kelly, and we are going to do an experiment in how to beat Zomblob. So we're going to maybe take turns in using the Zomblob decks and making decks to try to counter them. We got all of our late game, way too much. Give me a 1, please. Okay, well, start off on 2. Here's a 1. Replacement for the Lava Flower, so Wild Berry would work. The Lava Flower is a lot better though. The Lava Flower is one of the best cards in this game, in this deck. Oh, this is not good. See, now this has to go on Heights. I almost wish he went to play this on Heights. What do we do? Freaking A, really? This could get him so far ahead. I'm just doing this. Any secret agents that's... I don't know. Man, he got this sumo from summoning. That is such a good card. Blah. Spadao deck with roots. Is Elderberry better than Astrocado? No, Astrocado I think is better. Elderberry is a little bit more circumstantial. You know what I'm saying, you guys. This is the sumo. What the heck am I gonna do here? The heck am I gonna do? Alright, let's do this. He probably wants to move this out of the way or something. He'll probably just take out the... I should have done Zapricot there, actually. That was a huge mistake. I definitely should have done Zapricot there. Because then he can't do that play. Ah! The misplays are real. And he got the free lunchbox from the thing. I'm telling you, these guys, the cheese cutters, are gonna ruin us. It's gonna be really hard for us to win now. I definitely should have gone with Zapricot though. Come on, man. I just was thinking about this trade up and yay, fun. Holy moly. Why? This is gonna get blocked. We just gotta go face here. Ain't nothing left to do. Except go face. Could Cro-Magnolia? I think it's too slow. Now he's secret aging that one. Come on, man. Well, we'll block one of these at least. I think we need to do this just to, it happens to be, Elderberry on this card is very good. We need to do this just to survive a little bit longer. In fact, shrooms and Elderberry, I never realized the Elderberry actually makes more Spore better. This is interesting. It's running interdimensional zombie. What is he going to do here, though? Go. Goes that. This turns into a landscaper. It's actually pretty good for us. So we always do this. Let's see where these land. So this is going to get blocked anyway. We actually have a chance of winning right now. I think we need the Elderberry to survive. He's only doing 7 to us here. I think this is fine. We actually are back in the game. It'd be nice if we could do this with, and thank you, a 5th account for Thinkile. Thanks for subbing, man. Really appreciate it. You have fun with that. The fun is real. Alright, block meter. Please do not forsake us now. 2, not bad. There's Pumpking. Man, what if Morticia is Trickster? No! Bad! It's just Zapricot. What do we need to pull this off now? It's over. We don't have a chance. Ah! Our opponent actually just out-tempoed us. He has no cards, but still, what are we gonna be able to do anything here? Die, face! I think just for drama, our opponent's gonna block here. Yep! Just for the dramatic effect. It's so sad. Alright, we're 2-1. I'll take it. Do. What's 10 plus 12? Guaranteed lethal. When Fry thinks he will win. Oh. Anyway. It was the sumo. It was literally the sumo that wanted. He's summoning sumoed. If he would have gotten a normal card from summoning, we probably would have won. In the spirit of Halloween, I have a question for you. Do you like horror movies and games? Interesting question. I'm not a huge fan, but I do like some. I like movies. I don't necessarily like any particular genre of movies. I think actually this is a really good matchup. Ooh, do we keep the Zapricot? Or do we look for a 2? Let's do this. He's summoning Sumo, yeah. This is really good. He has no small... You know, Super Brains and Huge Giganticus have almost no small removal. They have, like, Fire Rooster, which really doesn't take out anything in this deck, so... What do you do? He's super... Oh, that's so annoying. He might be able to control it still, though. What's that? Die. Maybe this actually should have gone on the ground, on the heights, just to play around. Environments. What's in the box? Actually, we have Scorch, so yeah, this is probably better. Keep it on the ground, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, come on, man. What's the best card of all time? Blob. Easily. It's too good. Wow! See, this is Huge Giganticus having a hand that can control us and start off with his super. We're gonna weather the storm a little bit. You know, he's gonna run out of these discounted cards eventually. Still, though. Do we let him draw this card? That's the question. What the heck is he gonna do here? The heck is he gonna do? I wonder if we just go face here. In fact, this one's better to... We can't really start fronting his minions. I think that this growing is actually better than the 1 damage, so... Background's cool, thanks guys. So just kind of pert it together. There's a bonus attack. He's just drawing cards. Man, he's getting all of these discounted though. This doctor who... I think it happens to be, I think this card, the Astracatos are gonna make us win. We are getting so unlucky this game. Then he gets freeze. He prevents that damage. This is really harsh. That gets frozen now. Now what do we get? Banana Bomb. Not good. Not good. Okay, it's definitely gonna be Scorch. But he puts a guy where? In lane 1? No, there. I'm okay with that. Why did he didn't want to draw again? I think we'll do it like this. And we'll do it like this. 3 damage. You don't have to wait for the strike too. It's useful later, but... Oh, wow. We're actually in the money now. Please stop rolling 3s. Just stop rolling 3s. 3, 2... Come on, man! That's just 1 damage bullseye, no one cares. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. We'll do this eventually. There's that. Anyway, there's only 1 play here. Astracato, it's just a race. He's gonna drain our block meter now. Sadness. Die! He went with the Viking. No, he gets exactly that. You know, if he would have gone the other one, the teleportation station, that would have been a huge swing there. Come on, man. Anyway, we have this. I wouldn't mind getting a 4 of the sorts. There's Elderberry. Nice. We gotta watch out for, I don't know what, bonus attack? Bonus attack? Do this. Theoretically kills this thing. I think we're just gonna play Elderberry here. I think we just play it here. Go. Bonus attack. He needs a second one. He has a second one. Oh, whatever. You know what? Whatever, man. Oh, they disappeared too quickly? I can actually switch that up. I can just make them not disappear. I don't know why they even disappear at all. Go Streamlabs. Ah, come on, man. Oh, we're 2-2. Those last 2 games, the salt is real. I'm not taking those as this deck didn't perform well. I'm taking those as they got exactly what they needed at every stage in the game, which any deck that gets that will win. I'll go to the chat box. I can actually make the... Oh, why is it 30 seconds? I'm just not going to make them always show the messages and call it a day. There you go. Now they're never going to disappear. Alright, 1, 2. Bukamashu. Maybe we should keep the 5 there. 3, Berry Blast. Perfect. Question is, where do we play this? Zombats is so good against this card. It's like a 3 for 1. Oh. I think we still play on the ground, though. Especially since we have our turn 2 play is going to be... probably go on Heights. Oh. Please, please, not something good. Yes! Perfect! Thank you! Mini Ninja. Useless piece of trash garbage in this situation. Mini Ninja can be good, but anyway. Oh no, it's a ghost! Berry Blast is actually better here. No, wait, then the ghost kills that next turn, so the ghost doesn't kill this one. Well, no, we're gonna go with... No, because then he'll play ghost, then we'll get him like, yeah, let's go for the 4 damage immediately. This Berry Blast basically gains 4 damage to our opponent's face, so it's good. Stupid ghost. He'll play ghost, but then we'll just hit him with the Poison Ivy. This ghost is gonna cost 2, which is basically gonna be the entirety of our opponent's turn 3 play. Just for the aggression, this is actually worth it. Go, ghost. Goodbye. He's like, goodbye. I'll see you later. I love that animation. It's perfect. And go. We can actually use this in lane 3 eventually. It'll kill the ghost and go face. It actually clears. This is a really, really good card. The versatility, you can choose to play it on heights or on the ground. It's amazing. It is amazing. It's like a raisin, almost. Let's see what our opponent does here. Elderberry would be nice. Elderberry after Poison Ivy. I love that. Oh, it's a ghost! What would you put instead of Zapricot, though? I think Zapricot's okay. The fact it clears something. What the heck is he doing? Why would you do that? Man, the Berry Blast actually would have gained this 5 here. Okay. So we go 2. And then just clear this. Other plays 3 and clear this. I think more damage right now is better. And we'll just use this to empty a lane. Gotta keep those lanes empty. You know, I didn't really think about next turn for 5. Maybe we should have held on to the 2-drop. I wonder if Poison Ivy is better. No, he's just gonna front the Poison Ivy. Nah, you gotta take the damage. If you're gonna Poison Ivy, you gotta get the damage. And he bonus attacks that one. Okay. I think he should have bonus attacked with the ghosts there. Or with the Chimney Sweep. I think that was for sure the wrong one, but anyway. 3 damage! 1 and 1. Beautiful. Well, it's a thing of booty. Thing of booty. He's going the Vampire out. That's okay. I wonder if we hold this for next turn for the strike through. I'm pretty sure we do. In fact, this will make us block. This is fine. Man, we're whooping this guy's took us. We actually could roll one more 1 and luck out and win here now. But no, it's going to be so hard for our opponent to survive now. In fact, we can just block and get super and win. Yeah, we have a 1 in 3 chance of that happening. Give this man some and block. Oh, well. Double applesauce. That is what I am talking about. Oh yeah. And this is one of the many reasons why I ran applesauce instead of Wildberry. It's more controllable, it has a little more health, and in the late game, the strike through, you need strike through in aggro plant decks from turn basically 4 and on, because there's too many zombies in the field, you're not going to be able to get through. Yeah, that's guaranteed lethal for blocking. Super to the face. Come on, super! Want the BM value. Give me super! Superman! To the BM! Super BM! There you go. Should you recycle Clickbees to craft Stompidon? I don't know why everyone has this thing in their head that Clickbees got nerfed. They're not as good now, so now we have to uncraft them. Clickbees is still an amazing card. One costs 2/2. The next one buffs all the Clickbees on the field, but if not, is a 2/3/3. A 2/3/3 is so good. If there was a card that just said 2 costs 3/3, I'd run it every deck. We have one in this deck. It's the Weed, but it only is that on heights. It's not that on the ground, which is a disadvantage. Without its ability, it would even be better, this card. Anyway, Clickbees are actually good. I could have supered the Botanist. No, that was pretty good, BM. I disagree. Looking for a 1. Looking for a 1. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. And it's a freaking Gladiator. So annoying. I'll do this. In fact, this 1 damage is good. This actually should have gone here. I was thinking we want to kill this by the time that happens, but no, this is fine. Go. Boy. This is a 3/2 now. So good. And yep, it's a 2 costs 3/3. It's the best value in the game, you guys. It's so good. As a plant, too. As a zombie, it wouldn't even be quite as good. This is a plant we're talking about. This card's seriously OP. It's so subtle, though, and how good it is. Man, it got fishy. Okay. Well, we're still going face. This is fine. Now we have a 4/1 on the board. Essentially a wild berry that costed 1 and already has done some damage. It's okay. Happens to be super is better here than poison ivy. The poison ivies we can set up. Well, okay, didn't want. Let's not be blind here. Is clearing a lane. We're doing 5 damage. It's going to be hard to get these through later on. This will actually clear a lane. We can use this to clear lane later. We can also use it eventually on that fishy imp if it gets too damagey. This will become a 5/1. We're going to want an elderberry. We could elderberry next turn, but if we use this, then we can actually just poison ivy next turn. We could do this and then poison ivy. That's tough. This is actually a very difficult play. We're getting 1 less damage. I hope this is right. In fact, we're actually going to be making extra sun now, so if we draw a 1 or a 2, it could actually be super useful. Let's see. I would actually love to get a nice 2-drop here. Applesauce or a Pumpking, something like that. A Berry Blast would be fine. And then we can actually do Elderberry next turn instead of doing it now. There's Banana Bomb. It's going to be Poison Ivy Banana Bomb. Let's see if he puts a useless piece of garbage here. Laser Mike, thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. Okay, I need some game mechanics here. It happens to be Elderberry. We'll protect this now. I don't know what this is going to be. What the heck is this going to be? Smelly Zombie? A Sumo? I'm assuming it's Sumo, actually. So what is he going to... I don't even know what this is going to be. Does this do damage to... It'll kill this one. I guess this will kill this one. Well, let's just do this play. You know what? We'll do the Elderberry next turn. Elderberry's really good to play on Poison Ivy anyway. This is a 3/3. It's still there. Oh, he has discounted Pogo. That's what it is. Still, what are you going to bounce? The Poison Ivy now? Okay. Play around Pogo. I forgot about Pogo because he played the Cosmic. Good point. Nice call, Timer. Laser Mike says, hey, Fry, big fan of your streams. May I plug my PvZ Heroes podcast? You have a podcast? Sure. Plug away. New subscriber, I'll give you a free plug. What's the name of your podcast, man? Da. Free pass on the plug. Okay. So now it's actually going to be 2 Poison Ivies followed by Elderberry Poison Ivy. Yeah, baby. Yeah, boy. You know, we always could Elderberry this turn. We could have done Elder. No, this is fine. I'm happy with this. I didn't you know, if we would have bounced Elderberry, then mixed up Gravedigger, it's not worth it. It's called Shoom for Two. Alright. Check out Shoom for Two podcast. I don't really listen to podcasts. Fry, is Blockbuster another anti-tempo card? That's the big Gravebuster, right? Yeah. This is... Neptuna is not... What in the world is Neptuna passing in turn 5? What in the world is she gonna do here? Seriously, my man. Elder Mushy on Heights next turn? What? Fry, will you buy Beta Caratina? I actually have Beta Caratina, but it's not worth... Beta Caratina is not... You shouldn't be trying, oh, I need to get Beta Caratina, because it's probably the worst hero in the game right now, actually. I think Z-Meg's better than Beta Caratina, so... Yeah. Look at the aggression. We're tied at 13. We have the better block meter, and we just have this board that... I think for Neptuna, this kind of board is insurmountable. You have to have real... You know, almost tempo-like control with Pogo mix of Gravedigger in order to really control someone with Neptuna, which works, but not on an empty field. That's going to be it. 4-2. Should you buy heroes? Again, it's better to buy cards than to buy heroes. Strengthen the decks you already have than buy new ones. If you happen to have a really, a really good deck set up and you just need the hero, so go for the hero. You can get Grass Knuckles, Neptuna. Those are good budget heroes to get. You think Imitator is better for tempo than Zapricot? For tempo, but we're not trying to tempo here. We're trying to aggro. You're right. I'm gonna do Imitator decks later. We're gonna find some good things too. Imitate. One of these we might keep. 1, 2, 3, and I'll keep the 5. Oh, against Z-Meg. Happens to be, I think Z-Meg is a pretty good matchup. Meaning strong. We're weak against Z-Meg. Because he has a lot of small removal, which is kind of all you need against this deck, and we're not really growing anything too big. I guess the Elderberry would be amazing. Fry, what are you doing tonight? I don't have plans, but if you guys are in the Greater Toronto area, hit me up on Facebook. Maybe we can hang out. Zapricot, what are you doing, man? Really? Oh, let's just go with the strong play. What's the best rare card to buy? Right now, Zomblob again, but I think you need a pretty good deck for Zomblob. Okay, this is really such a slow play. Yay. You're dead. I haven't been keeping track of the monsters our opponents have been drawing. What do we even do here now? Commanded 1 damage. I think let's just do it like this. In fact, if we supered, then we could actually play this next turn. Maybe. There's no hurry, actually. And he does nothing now. Dude, really? What is this man doing? Lightning Bolt Sting. Maybe the other way would have been around. Well, the 3-2 is actually better here, so... Environment. There's that. He's healing. Healing could be good against this deck. Let's do this to kill that guy. Yo, dead. Let's just play these. And we have a really nice lane for the Astrocado next turn. So this grows. These will be 3. They don't do a lot of damage yet, but now they actually... 2-2 is a small card. 3-2 is a big card. That's really the way it works in this game. We got lots of 3-2s. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, this is perfect draw. A perfect, absolutely perfect draw. Why is he going on against this? I mean, that's weird. Why would you put it in this lane? Take out the Blooming Hearts. Those ones are growing. Why not? This one dies by itself. What a weird play. Roll 1. Yeah. Oh, now we won. Good freaking game, man. What was this even? Who knows? And there's Berry Blast. We actually just have Berry Blast super to face. No! Not anymore. Alright. Now let's do this. We'll save this. We'll save it for face. Yeah, got him. 5 and 2. And this is 7 games in about a half an hour. I don't even know how long I've been playing. It's about a half an hour. The games go really, really fast. So I think this... We lost a couple of games early, but they were both really, really fluky. Really, really fluky games. So this deck is actually performing... Despite our extreme lack of luck, we're still 5 and 2 here, so... Alright, I'll do the daily challenge. I'm really, really happy, actually, with the way this deck... I haven't done an aggro deck with the Kabloomy class like this in a long time, but there's a lot more resources now than we used to have, so... Alright, Wall Knight. I'll read it later. Is this a viable deck without Astrocado? I think it is. I think instead of Astrocado, you actually could run, You could run, like, Maybe I'll try this deck without the super rares and the legendaries. You could just run, maybe Power Flower. Power Flower might work. Okay, what did it say again? I missed the memo. Oh, Valk, that's nice. What did the instructions say? Power Flower would work as a finisher in this deck, actually. Astrocado is definitely better, but maybe this will be a potential budget deck. And he puts it in the wrong place. Dude, what are you doing, man? Yay, the Blob is here. What kind of deck is this? He actually just got Blob. That's nice. Hope there's, Oh, that's cool. Yo, Dad. Bits, bits, bits. Everybody love bits. How about Ketchup Mechanic instead of Zapricot? It's too slow. It's not reliable. We got Blow. Ugh. If there was a better 3, I would run it. I think Zapricot's actually a little underrated, though. A nice 4-2. It looks exactly like Pumpking, but they don't draw the card. Okay, seriously? You're dead. The AI did the same thing. They want to go face with the Pumpking. That's the AI is stupidly programmed to do that. The Blob is real. Go. Maybe we should have gone with this. Is this a Valk deck or what? Hammer time. Ugh. Maybe we'll blow this so he has to do it again. You're dead. I'm gonna pull off the Blob anyway. Jack-o'-lantern instead of Zapricot. It could be that's better. I think the Jack-o'-lantern's too slow. It only does 2 and then 3. To get to 4, you just need to get your damage in and then do it. And they can also trade up. The Zapricot, they can... It's easier to... Anyway. What is this? Oh, someone's donating. Bo Shield.
I fry with that flower, Cardew.
Thank you so much. The Elderberry... Oh, which one is it? The 2 or the 4? The 2, basically, if you play it on the ground, it makes a lava on the ground. Here, let's do this play. This is fine. It makes lava on the ground, which will do 1 damage to both plants and zombies. But you can play it on heights, and then it's a 2-cost 3/3, which is amazing. It is, like, really amazing. The Elderberry, which is the 4-cost card, if you play it on something, it becomes actually a 5/4 strike through, which is actually really, really good in this deck. So I got that idea actually from someone during our first game. More monsters. The monsters are real. It's Bullseye. Just need a teleport. Thank you so much, Bo Shield. Really appreciate it though. Go. This is definitely not how you're supposed to do it. We're going to try to plumber things out the way in this lane. It's definitely not how you're supposed to plop, though. How we sub? What? Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. Here's the answer. It's called Pecanolith. Die and keep on dying. Keep it dying. Keep it flying. Wait, this does 5 now. Moron. What are you doing, man? Okay, good. This is a 6-2. Block. Telepathy. Wonderful. Did 5 damage bullseye. You mean like this? I think you mean subscribe. There's the sub link. Subscribe. Oh, here's a teleport. I didn't even know that existed. These guys are ripping me off here. You can actually do this and teleport Valk if you remove something. Give me a bonus attack! This is a Valk deck. Oh, there it is. We actually got a bonus attack. It's perfect. You can if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription, so it's free. Otherwise, it's $5. The heck is that? Stop being like that, man. Ugh. I don't even care. He needs double 3s. Good, guaranteed. If your deck beats the AI, does that mean it's good? Not necessarily. If you can, use it and win consistently in rank mode, that means it's good. Will you use the zombie ghost or the deadly ghost? I probably will at some point. I'm gonna have to think about how to use those cards, though. It definitely is worth considering now, ghost. It is better now. He pulled the Pecanolith out of his grass. He pulled the Pecanolith right out of his grass, you guys. Okay. Your grandmother is sending me a deck. That's the guy's actual name. Such a meme deck. Your grandmother, I should have known. Bad deck, your grandmother. Oh, let's go aggro. He lost 2 fluky losses. Terrible pack. I almost got my pack. I'll buy in 1,000. I really don't have a lot of cards, so I really should be more do my quests more. Just feel like I don't have time for it or something. What set 3 legendaries should I craft? So Blob turns out to be the best card so far. These are good. These are good. I don't know, actually. I think it's really inefficient to have 3 of these, especially against the Smash. Let's look for a 3 and then we're just good. Okay. I think we're still gonna look for a 3. 2 elderberries. Anyway, we got a 1 and a 2. We'll probably get a 3. The Pumpking is so good against the Smash. He just has no real good way of doing 2 damage. I guess he has, a couple of tricks on 2 and 3 that can, reduce this by 2 health, but... How do you subscribe using Amazon Prime? I'm pretty sure... Google it. I'm pretty sure in the subscription link, though, there should be an option to link your Amazon Prime account. I think so. Just Google it. I'm sure if you Google it, how do you subscribe to Twitch using Amazon Prime, you'll see it. So we're gonna put this here. Wow, and we actually got a good 3. I'll definitely take it. We could have done this. I wonder. It would be 4 damage. You know what? Taking this off the board is good here, even though we're really gonna just strike through our way to victory now. This Apricot arguably is even better than the Poison Ivy, even though it does 1 less damage. This is so good. Even it does 1 less damage, but it will, again, when they front it, it will remove that minion off the field, which is sort of irreplaceable, if you know what I'm saying. You're gonna be a good streamer if you're never a good streamer. Well, you use the zombie ghost, yeah. Dude, stop asking me about the zombie ghost. I already answered that. I'm like, has the chat not progressed since then? Has it not progressed, you guys? This is the play. He can always... maybe? 3. I think this is the play, actually. Yep. Teleport or teleport zombie? That's tough. There's more decks that teleport as well. Teleport. I've been fitting teleportation zombie into a lot of decks, even to science decks. Man, in the blob deck, teleportation zombie is slightly better because it makes you teleport lots of things. It's tough. They're both really good cards. Teleport and teleportation zombie. So he's gonna use the lunchbox. They're good. It doesn't. It didn't matter about the lunchbox. It was just how do we do the most damage. That's always the consideration. You know, we have more Spore Elderberry now, so we can actually keep these up. This bounces off the field. It's just so slow. He's down to 6. I think we got this one, you guys. What's he gonna do? We're gonna put that there, okay. Oh no, it's a goat. That is guaranteed lethal. Let it go, let it go. This is slightly more BM. Goodbye, goat man. Kamusta Kemar. Thanks for the bits, you guys. Really appreciate it. And he's dead. This is a really good deck, you guys. Man, I like the Elderberry. Elderberry was a great idea. I don't even remember. I wish I could credit the person. I guess he's in the recording in the chat there, so you guys can look him up if you want. 6 and 2. Again, the 2 losses were 2 losses we would have lost no matter what deck we used. Make a budget. I might go budget Blob. It's going to be hard to pull off, but oh, it's going to be hard to pull off. It's going to be hard to pull off without teleports. I could make a budget Blob deck. I hear baby fry. The baby is real. Go. Don't need 2 elderberries. Need some more early game. Need some more early game. That is a fine hand, actually. You can really just ride, you know, against Super Brains. He might have gravestones, but very often you can really just ride the blooming heart. If you just start sticking imps in front of this, we're just gonna start berry blasting everything. Budget baby Friday. Please make a Stompidum plus card draw deck with cheap minions. I did that actually already. To a certain degree, there actually is a better deck. Wow, we're actually gonna go Pumpking. Oh yeah, baby, man, he's actually handing us the game right now. You really can't feed us extra cards. We're just gonna make such brutal plays like this one. Look at this play here. You know, this is probably a Blob deck. I'm looking at an Ultimate League Super Brains who just went Leprechaun Kite Flyer. I think this is a Blob deck we're facing. We're probably gonna find out this turn if he does just, you know, if he does just Funded Razor, or we see some kind of, like, I don't know, like a Nebula or something like this, and we're gonna, I think we're actually gonna see it happen now. Gonna see it, and the Berry Blasts are gonna be amazing. We're actually gonna do it like this. Do we need this to cover the environment? Nah, he's gonna environment one of these ones anyway. I bet this is a Blob, and thank you, Bo Shield, really appreciate it. There's Nebula. This is actually a Blob deck, you guys, and this is one reason why this deck was in my mind to do today. I did want to do Pumpking, but it was also because we discovered the Blob really yesterday. Think Kyle, what is this? Best idea ever? Baby Fry picks which cards he using their deck, and that's it. He has to win right now before we can triple Berry Blast him in the face. Look at this guy. He's really going for the Blob. It's too slow against aggro decks. Our theory is confirmed. This is a teleportation zombie, you guys. This is a teleportation zombie. This is turn 4. The sadness is real. He really could he actually blob us this turn? Let's think here. He would blob into the environment, and then just several bonus attacks. He actually could have won that turn if he had the right hand. But yeah, baby. Rest in peace, Mr. Blob Man. This is going to be one of the decks, again, I'm probably going to do a collab with someone soon, where we're going to try to build decks to kill the Blob deck, and I am going to bring this one. I'm going to bring this exact deck list. I don't even need to start running Wingnut and stuff like that, which is a little bit unfair. I'd actually like it to be a regular meta deck, not one that's just compromised a lot in order to facilitate beating Blob. Yeah, baby. Why no Jack-o'-lanterns? It doesn't do enough damage. For the 3-cost card, it only does 2 damage that first turn, and it's so easily removed the turn after that. It only has 3 health. I really think the 4 and the 5 damage we're running on turn 3 is a lot better. Here's a 2, here's a 3. Now, which of these 3s is better? I think we're actually going to go for the Poison Ivy because he's a plumber hero. He's a crazy hero. Is Muscle Sprout good? It is good in some decks. It's a good tempo card, like a get more ahead card. RNG Conjure deck? We'll do the joke decks eventually. The plan, I might collab with Dark Helly to do this. He kind of showed me the Blob deck. I actually don't use his version at all. We're both going to use our independent versions. I do with Super Brains. This is with Brainstorm. Different thing. You know, he's going to need so many plumbers. Even chickening is not going to help against this deck. That's slow. Alright, we got a couple plays. We can either go 3 damage, or we can zap this. This doesn't really do anything. We can zap this, do 4 damage. This will end up clearing... Well, it'll end up clearing something anyway. But really, we don't have a play for the Poison Ivy right now. I think we're going to do this. I hope this ends up good. You know, if this shroom ends up here... Wow, that was perfect also. I'll take it. Alright, I'll kill that. It prevents the 2 damage. Doesn't really matter. Maybe instead of Apricot, use Taco. No, because Taco, again, it's not... We need aggressive cards. We need to do damage to our opponent's face every single turn. Every single card needs to do a lot of damage. That's why I'm not running the... again, you could definitely justify using Jack-o'-lantern, but it's a little bit actually too slow for this deck. These guys died. Perfect. Now our lanes are clear. His lanes are clear. We're going to hit him for 5 and then for another 5. Covering, again, Elderberry on top of the berry synergy is real. Interesting that we have a lot of berries. I wonder if there's a way to make this deck actually with Sergeant Strongberry. Is Apricot a berry? No. Here's Toxic. I actually still don't know. I think we're going to go 2 and 1. That's tough, though. Do I go for the damage right now? Or make him make efficient trades? He's going to need to use another card here. I think let's get this going. This is fine. That's actually not a very simple decision. He's gonna the Toxic Waste, running a lot of imps. I'm just trying to think ahead a little bit here. It's okay, we're at 13, he's at 9. Rolled a 1 there, that's nice. We'll probably Elderberry here. We also have Pumpking in 1, and then Poison Ivy in 4, which something tells me is gonna be better. You know, these do have the ability to clear one of his cards, clear a lane right now. Clear a lane right now. Don't want to necessarily give him cards. Now, Elderberry on one of these does 5. This is really better, though. This also does 5. This gives him an extra card, which isn't great. But this'll clear these lanes. This Elderberry is going to be... Yeah, we're hitting for 5, and then the Elderberry will be on top of the Poison Ivy probably next turn. Daily was annoying. Didn't have a hard time with the daily, really. Okay, Conman's dead. This is dead. That's dead. And no blocks, thank you. A 1 would be nice. Wow, wee! This is arguably better here. We'll see what happens. This is perfect. Well, can play this next turn. No problem. So this is lethal unless he can, I guess 1 damage would do it. Plumber would save him in the meantime, but then we'll have 2 strike-throughs on the field. 2 plumbers would clear our field. Yeah, the chat is, it's pretty hype. I also have the donations. And I have a new background. Kind of gave the stream a makeover. That is too slow. Again, plumber makes him survive here, but no, that's gonna be lethal. There's nothing he can do to do damage, so goodbye. And we're 8-2. We're 80% already. Maybe I'll do, yeah. I'm pretty happy there. Maybe I'll play against some of you guys. If you guys actually want to play some Blob decks, I wouldn't mind going up this. I think this will beat Blob decks about 80% of the time. Blob decks are just too slow. They don't control. That was my fear of Blob decks in the beginning and why I was very reluctant to try it. It happens to be it's much faster than I thought, but it doesn't win until turn 4 earliest. And that's with a perfect hand, so. Oh, you thought his beard is his legs? No. Let's do some PvP. We did 10 games. Anyway, guys, we're going to do some PvP. Maybe I'll play this deck against the crowd. Maybe not, but this will be the end of the YouTube video. So hope you guys enjoyed. This was really, really awesome. I love this aggro deck. And again, 8-2 is fine, and the 2 games we lost after watching the video were both very, very fluke games, so I definitely consider this deck to have performed very well. I think it is very good against the meta right now that starts really putting on the pressure turns 4 and 5, and this deck can kind of kill them, like against the OTK Blob deck before they're able to do that. So I think we found the answer, guys. I think we have done it. Hope you enjoyed. Let's try.